Everyone, thank you for coming. I'm really proud to be the face of Fusion Beauty because, well, first of all, it was just a natural fit with having used the lip plumpers for years. And I remember when I was in high school, my sister Courtney gave me this lip venom or something that I put on my lips, and I literally thought that I was getting like bee stings on my lips. It stings so bad. And I thought I would never ever dare kiss someone with this and then not even know what it is. They would freak out. But I loved the way it looked. I just obviously didn't like that super tingly feeling. So when another friend introduced me to the Lip Fusion lip glosses, I was just like in love, and I've been using them ever since. So when Fusion Beauty came and approached me, I just thought it was just such a natural fit. And I also, I have a blog that I would write beauty tips on all the time, and Twitter, and I would see everyone keep on asking me beauty tips and fashion advice and just really everything in this world. And I like to think that the advice that I give my fans is kind of a little ahead of the curve, and secret beauty tips that I learned from my makeup artists, hairstylists, and fashion stylists. So the fact that they have kind of combined that same ingredient, which is the Amplifat, which is the plumper, into a product like the Illumifil, which is basically like a shimmer, that I use like under my foundation or on top of my foundation to give you this glow, but it has that same Amplifat in it. So I just thought it's very like ahead of the curve and so represents me, and I loved the product. So I'm really happy to be involved. And we have some looks here today that I kind of wanted to tell you like what products from the line I've used in these three different photographs, because they can be used in so many different ways. And when I do get my makeup done and my hair done, I'm always needing mirrors everywhere. I love to see them do it. I love to learn about it, ask them tons of questions. I drive my hair and makeup team absolutely crazy because I'm like stalking them with like text messages after on what this product is and this, and how did you apply this. And I went to beauty school when I was like 15. My dad got me and my sister Courtney for Christmas makeup lessons. He never wanted us to be too overdone and thought that it was appropriate for his daughters. I think we were like 14 and 15 at the time, to go to makeup school and have our makeup classes videotaped so we can learn how to apply makeup. And it's funny, I asked my little sisters who came home the other day. My littlest sister, Kylie, came home with like the most perfect eye makeup, like a smoky eye with this line. I totally thought she had her makeup done. And she said, no, she did it herself. And I was like, how would you learn how to do that? And she's like, YouTube. I YouTube these makeup blogs, and I just thought, wow, like I thought it was really cool that my dad put us in makeup school, but it's so easy. There's so much information out there that my 12 and 13-year-old sisters are looking at makeup blogs. So I do get that, all the little tips that I give them and my friends, they really listen, and there's so many different tricks of the trade that, you can learn along the way. So I'll start with these three looks. This front one here was a super natural look for me. I don't typically do the super natural look. I love makeup. So this one is a lot of the Illumifil on my face, like down my nose, on my chin, on my cheeks. And I put this in this here on top of the foundation. So it makes it just a lot more vibrant, and you can see the shimmer and glow a lot more. And I used a nude lip. The Infatuation Lip Fusion line, the original line, has like 4 or 5 amazing nude colors. So I think that one's In the Flesh, which is one of my favorite colors. They just have, it's hard to, there's so many nudes, but so many of them wash you out, and it's hard to find the right one. So in their lip glosses, it gives you just like a gray tone with like a little bit of pink, one a little more peachy, one a little more beige. So they have a really good variety of nude colors. The smoky look over there is probably one of my favorites. I love a smoky eye, but I always like to do it with a nude lip. So in that picture, I didn't want as much shine, so I actually put the Illumifil under the foundation, and that particular makeup artist always likes to do the shimmer underneath the foundation, and then lets it sit a little bit, do the smoky eye, and then apply the foundation on over. So that way, over time, once the foundation kind of sets in throughout the night, the shimmer will come through, but it's not as obvious as the other pictures. And I wanted to add a little bit of color in that one, so I used a color called Summer. You know, lined with like a nude lip and kind of filled in, but then putting this color like right at the kind of just the center part of the lip to give a little bit of color without being too bright, because I still like that nude effect. And this picture on top is from the Emmys, and my makeup artist Joyce Benelli kind of suggested that we went with a really natural, more of a softer look, not a lot of cheek, which I typically do like. More using the glow under the eye to kind of brighten up the under eyes. Down the nose is like a must for me. That's like the biggest trick that I've learned. It completely transforms your nose. And I used to contour a lot on the nose, but it actually, like, sometimes you can really see the like contour line, so I use the shimmer down my nose now at all times, and I'm now like a super skinny nose because of it. I love it, so I don't think I'm without it. That's probably my favorite trick, and then it also is right above here on the front of my lip, because that also, you know, makes your upper lip a lot bigger, or up here that way. And then in that color in that picture we used the color 14K, which is from our new Objects of Desire collection, which is in the fall, and then I think it's on the market until the spring. There's like 4 new colors that we've just launched. So really good colors. Right now I'm actually wearing the color Sugar, which is like from the original collection, with some of the rhinestone color on top, just to kind of, you know, add a little bit more sparkle, because it is a sparklier collection. So those are kind of my makeup tips. I love shimmer. I love, you know, adding a little bit of glow. And, you know, a few years ago I didn't know those tricks, so I feel really blessed that I've had, you know, the opportunities to work with like the most amazing makeup artists and ask them tons of questions along the way. So if you guys have any questions, let me know. I'll do the best that I can. I'm not a makeup artist, but
what am I sure to follow?